So let's start the class because time is very short today. So I'm going to share my screen also.
मैम
You
नेट
will.
कमिंग गोइंग आई एम फेसिंग प्रॉब्लम
Oh,
मैम मैं 1 मिनट क्लास से रिकनेक्ट करता हूँ। वो कह रहे कि अनस्टेबल इंटरनेट कनेक्शन
all right, beta, that's fine.
ठीक है मैम।
Oh, so beta, I'm going to share my screen. You need to tell me that you can see the screen or not, so that we can
मैम आई
start the
कैन
class.
You can see the screen.
All right, that's great.
मैम ही कैन सी द स्क्रीन
All right, beta. So just let me share with you the paper. All right. Oh, so let me open the paper again. For that, or I hope you can see the screen or the paper on the screen. So we need to start with
यस मैम ही कैन सी
question number 8. So I'm zooming in also. So this kind of question will definitely be in the paper. Question might be different, but the context will be same. So question number 8, from question number 8, we are going to start. Question is, a regular polygon has an exterior angle of 60 degree. So there are two information we are getting, two things we are getting from this statement. One, that the polygon is a regular polygon. So what does this word mean? Regular polygon.
मैम ऑल साइड्स
All sides and angles are same. So exterior angle is 60 degree. So this is the second information I'm getting from the question statement, that the exterior angle is 60. It means because all the angles are same, so all the exterior angles would be 60 degree. Now we need to calculate the interior angle of that polygon. So who can tell me, if I know the exterior angle, can I find the interior angle? And which property I can?
Ma'am,
Ji beta, which property is this? The property or the relation between interior and exterior angle.
ma'am, sum of interior and exterior angle is 180 degree.
That's correct. So we know already that interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. So sorry, I'm using wrong sign. So this is sine of angle. Interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degree. So I can use this property, and I know that exterior angle is 60 degree. So what will be the interior angle?
Ma'am, 120
120 degree
That's right, 120. But this question is basically 2 marks question. So I need solution also. I need to do some solution also. So I need to write down that I'm using this property that interior plus exterior is equal to 180. 180 minus 60. So the angle is
120
120 degree. This was a 2 marks question if I'm not wrong. Let's quickly confirm. Oh, it's just 1 mark question. So you can skip the solution also. So moving on to second part. Calculate the number of sides of the same polygon.
Ma'am, can I?
Gee, beta, but how can we calculate number of sides?
We will do a total number of exterior angle, which will be 360 degree.
That's right. So I can
Divided by
that's right. So the easy method is that I can divide 360 by
120.
120.
Oh, sorry, 60.
16 degrees.
60 degrees. So I can do this. This is easy method. So 360 is
6
the
sides.
360 is the total exterior angle. If you divide it with 60, so the answer is 6 sides. That makes sense also. So
Ma'am,
this
can we cut 0, 0?
GG, we can cut 0 and the answer would be 6. So who can tell me what is the another way? Like in this way, we have used exterior angle. So is there any other way in which we can find out the number of sides? Or there's no other way? So is there any other way? I don't think so. This is the only way. Because I cannot use interior angle unless I don't know the total interior angle. So I think so this is the only way. What do you think, class 8? Can I use any other method to reach till the number of sides?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I don't think. Actually, this is very interesting.
ma'am.
So in the C part, it's calculate sum of interior angle of six-sided polygon. So they are giving you a hint also. It's a six-sided polygon. So what would be the interior angle of six-sided polygon? Which formula to be used?
Well,
Sum of interior angle.
N minus 2 and multiplied by 180.
Very
n
right.
minus 2 into 1.
Into 180. So n minus 2 into 180, where n is
6.
where n is 6.
And
So
it's
6
6.
minus 2. That's right. Number of sides. So 4 into 180. What is the answer?
720.
720.
That's right. 720 degrees, the total interior angle. So moving on to next part. Next is related to the rotational symmetry. So what do you think in part A? What is the
Ma'am,
order? G, Taha.
Can I tell? Ma'am, write down the order of rotation symmetry of the given shape. It would be 4 since it is a square.
That's right, because it resembles with a square. So if I write down this is A, this side. So one time when this A will come here, so this will be one symmetry, one rotational, second rotational symmetry, third rotational, and the fourth one when the A will get back to its original position. So the rotational symmetry is equal. So what kind of shape is there in part B?
A pentagon.
Pentagon. Ma'am, a
A pentagon, but there, what does these lines specify? What kind of
regular
pentagon?
pentagon.
They all are.
They are,
Yes,
regular
they are
pentagon.
equal.
All
that's
sides
right.
are
All
They are
sides are
equal.
equal. So I
Equal.
told you to write a sentence for regular polygons. What tells you the number of lines of symmetry and the rotational symmetry?
the number of sides.
The number of sides or the number of
That's all.
corners. Please remember, for regular polygons, the number of corners or the number of sides tell you the rotational symmetry as well as the line of symmetry. So we definitely know that the line of symmetry is, rotational symmetry is 5. So now if I, although it's not part of the question, but can you tell me what is the, if they say mark the center of the rotation, so where will be the center?
Ma'am, in the middle.
In the, this is
Then where is the mouth of your
sorry?
where it was your mouth of the mouse?
Mouse. All right. So then what is the angle of rotation? How can we calculate?
90
Angle of
degrees.
rotation.
90 degrees. So angle of
90,
rotation
ma'am.
is basically 360 divided by order of
Rotational
rotation.
support.
So it is total 90 degree. And we can see it from the figure also. After every 90 degree, the rotational symmetry will be achieved. So I have a question here. Why we are dividing 360? Why we are using 360 here for the angle of rotation?
Can I
Well,
take?
can I?
Because the whole sum is
Because
Because it's
Which
rotating
one?
on a point.
So
Ma'am,
rotating.
since the interior angle is 360.
No. Interior
Yeah,
angle is no.
no, ma'am, if you are rotating now, so the whole square is making 360.
Rotation
That's
on a
right.
point.
Because the definition of rotational symmetry says that if you are rotating a shape around a whole circle or around a whole 360 degree. So that is what is the definition of rotational symmetry. So that's why we are using a total of 360 degree, because we need to rotate this shape 360 degree along with its center of rotation. All right. So now the B figure. So where would be the center? So this should be the
In
center.
the middle.
Middle, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So then what would be the angle of rotation?
Uh,
So how to find angle of rotation?
Ma'am, can I?
Ji,
Can I?
okay. जी बेटे,
can I do?
जी बेटे, please. What is angle of rotation? Ali can tell. Ali have not answered any question. Ali, what is order of rotation? Are you there, bete?
7.2.
So 360
Can I
divided,
take
ji Lareeb, 360 divided
7.2?
by 7.2.
72, ma'am.
72 degree.
It would be
72.
72 degree. So, this is around 72 degree when this point will move to this point. So a 72 degree angle. All right. So, or if you join these two sides with the center, this is your angle of rotation. This is your angle of rotation. All right. So moving on to next question. So next question is that the marks obtained by class 8 students have been recorded as follows. Construct frequency distribution for the given. Acha, this part we have not done till now. So should we skip this question? We will do it on Monday, inshallah. Because this is ungroup data which is given to you. We need to change it into group data because this is class interval. So we can do it on
Ma'am,
Monday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let's skip this question for now because we need to convert this
Okay,
ungroup
ma'am.
data to group data. All right. So, and it's very interesting question. There are 5 marks. It's very easy question actually. And you will be getting 5 marks for this. So moving on to section B. So section B, this I will give you as a homework. Question 11, 12, and question 13 and 14. In the morning, I have already
ma'am,
given.
I have solved the whole paper.
So that's great. So we will discuss it tomorrow.
Same ma'am also have solved.
Very good. So please solve this. If this is already solved, we will discuss it tomorrow quickly. So these 2 questions,
Sure.
4 questions are in the homework today. I will share pictures also. So we will start from question number 15 now. So question number 15 is basically expand the following. So what do you think? Which concept of math will be used? Expand.
I think so there is a second one.
So basically, expand is used for like removing the bracket. But here there is no bracket. So then how can we expand? We can expand
We have
using
to
the.
take common.
No, we cannot take common.
We
There
have
is
to
no
add
common.
bracket like a formula. A cube minus B cube is equal to A minus B into A square plus AB plus B square.
That's right. Actually, last year there were 2 cubic formulas also were included in the syllabus. but this time they have not included these formulas. But I was thinking, okay, to be on the safe side, it is just a formula. So we can, talk about this formula also. So let me tell you what this formula is, because this is formula of a cube minus b cube. Because I clearly know there are only two terms, and I know only one formula when there are two terms, that is a square minus b square. So for this formula, basically I can see that this is a cube. And can anyone guess 729 is cube of which number?
9.
9.
It's 9 cube.
9 cube.
So it's a cube minus b cube. So if I write down the formula, so the formula is a cube minus b cube is equal to, this is very interesting, is equal to, so the formula is a minus b into a square
3 whole 3.
plus ab plus b square. So this is the formula. Let me explain this formula to you. So a cube minus b cube is a plus a minus b, the same sign, all right? And then multiplied with a square plus b square plus, instead of 2ab, it's just ab. So the interesting thing is that if there is a negative sign here, so this ab term will be positive, right? If there is a positive sign here, so this will definitely be positive, but this will go negative. So this middle term in the formula is basically having the opposite sign of the sign in between the two terms. So this is a new formula for you guys. So there are two basically, just like plus b cube, we are having formula for that also. The formula is a plus b, a similar one, or into a square minus ab, the sign is opposite, plus b square. So now you can check also, if you multiply these two, so you know how to multiply a binomial with a trinomial, yes? If you multiply it later on in your own time, so you will see rest of all the, when you will multiply a two-digit number, two terms, you can say expression with a three terms expression, so you will get 6 terms after multiplication. So out of those 6 terms, 4 terms will be cancelled, and you will only be left with a cube plus b cube. Are you getting the point? So this formula is really helpful. You can see how long 6 terms were there, but we have made a formula that whenever this multiplication is done, the answer is always 2 terms. So who can help me in writing this answer using the same formula? A cube minus 9 cube. What will come?
A minus 9
A minus 9, because we need to
in
write a
brackets
minus b is multiplied with
into
a
a
square.
square
Yes,
plus a into 9
a into 9, so it would be 9a, because we know in algebra we
plus
write number first. So plus
plus 9 square 9 square
square it 81. So this
81.
is formula. So we practice this formula also. We will do some questions from the past papers also, because it might come in the paper. We don't know that because it was included in the syllabus last year. All right, bete, moving on to B part. B part is factorize. So when this word comes in the paper, factorize, so you need to recall all the possible factorization methods, starting from taking the common out, Then we have done
Come.
grouping and taken the common. So then there was 3 formulas we did. And then lastly we did uh, middle term breaking method.
Middle term.
All right. So what do you think? 4. So you need to identify which factorization method we can use. 4 terms are there. Which factorization
First, we
method?
have to do reorganize it.
Log equation.
That's right. Why we need to do reorganizing?
Because there is a square plus b square that we cannot do.
So
If
there
we
is no
take if we take a square, there will be left a plus b c, and if in second term we take a in square, there will be left b plus c. That the terms
Uh,
are not matching.
so basically the grouping is not correct. So we have finalized that we will do second factorization method, which is take common from the groups. So we need to make 2 groups. But the first group is not appropriate group because there is no common. So it means that we need to change the grouping order. So if I write down a square first, so which term I should join with this?
AC.
Let's say, all right, let's say AC. So the leftover terms are BC plus AB. So this grouping will be right if after taking the common, the inside the bracket terms would be same. So what I can take common from these 2 terms? Ishad, A can be taken as common. So the leftover would be A plus.
A plus c. A plus c.
Okay. So what I can take common from here?
B.
I can take plus B common. So the leftover is C plus A.
C plus A.
So do you think A plus C is same as C plus A?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
which property is this? That A plus
Commutative.
That's right.
Commutative law.
It's commutative. So we know that A plus C, since A plus C is equal to C plus A. Why? Because it is commutative property. Commutative. So when we go in the bigger classes, so we use these properties just like we use the uh, properties of polygons. Commutative property of addition. So which other property we are having? Commutative property is for addition and
Multiplication. Multiplication.
that's right. So this is the property. This is the reason that why in addition, because in addition order does not matter. So now I can say A plus C. What will be the final answer? A plus C into
A plus
And A plus B.
into A plus
A
C.
plus B. So this is the factorized form. I have changed this expanded form into 2 factors. One is A plus C, one is A plus B. So moving on to second part. So which formula is this? Or
It's
factorization
third
method?
one.
It's
Third
a
one.
formula. A square minus
Algebraic identity.
A square minus B.
A
Minus
square
B
minus
square.
B. So the 2 terms and there is a negative sign in the middle and the both terms are a square number. So I can apply formula 3. So this is square of which number? 25A square.
5.
5A square.
5A
5A square.
minus what will be this?
8B square.
8B square. That's right. So what will be the final answer? A square minus B
We
square.
have to write A 5A
5A plus
minus
B into
8B
A minus B.
B
That's right.
plus
5A
and
plus
B whole square
whole square.
and A minus
Okay.
8B.
5A minus 8B. No whole square. So basically this formula is A plus B into A minus B. All right. So this will give you 2 marks in the paper also. Just 2 steps. All right. So there is a graph question again. Let me, simultaneous equations. There are two equations given. So the question statement or understanding the question is very important. So question says that the graph of x plus y is equal to 3 has been constructed on the grid below. So this line is basically the graph of x plus y is equal to 3. This is already done. Find the, so this first line is already, plotted. So you don't have to draw it again. Find the solution of the given simultaneous equations by plotting the other line. So it means one line is already done for you. You need to plot the second line and you need to find out the solution point. So now for the second point, the table is already with me. So how will I solve this?
Ma'am, we will put different numbers to do it.
Like in algebra
So the
question.
numbers are already given to you. So it's a 6 marks question. Just look at this. 6 marks question. So first part is complete the table. Which table? This table which is given on the top. So complete the table for this equation. It contains 2 marks because there are 2 unknown. You can see. So one is already solved for you. So how I'm going to find out if x is equal to -3, what would be the corresponding value of y? So I know
-4.
Why?
the equation is
4?
2x minus
No.
2x minus 3y is equal to 6. This is your equation. I'm going to put x is equal to -3. So I will replace x with -3. -3y is equal to 6. Solve this linear equation because the whole 6 marks depend on the correct values of this table. So this will be 2 into -3 would be -6. -3y is equal to 6. So if you take 6 on the other side of the equation, so it will be -3y is equal to 12. 6 plus 6. So y is basically, if you divide 12 with -3, so y would be, sign would be minus and
-4.
4.
-4.
So the point is -3 -4. All right. So this is -4 here. All right. So now on the other side, if x is 3, so then what will happen? If x is 3, so it will be 2 into 3 minus 3y. What I'm doing, I'm putting this 3 in the equation. So 6 minus 3y is equal to 6. So minus 3y, if you take this 6 on the other side, it will be 6 minus 6. What is 6 minus 6?
0.
0.
Zero.
So y would be 0. Plus 6 minus 6 is a 0 pair. So it will give you 0 answer. So y would also be 0. So now there is no space for writing the Cartesian points. So,
Ma'am,
ji bete.
then I have to ask that minus where does the -3 goes when it is -3 is equal to 0?
Sorry?
Then we are having the left over -3y. It's -3y is equal to 0. Where -3 goes?
So bete, basically minus 3y is 0. So now the last step of solving this equation is divide both sides with -3. So basically 0 when divided by any number is again 0. This -3 is cancelled, so y is equal to 0. Are you getting the point? Because
Okay.
this -3 on the other side, when it will be divided with 0, so answer would be 0. So that's why we, take it like this. Is it clear, Ayan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, bete. So now I was saying कि because there is no space to write the Cartesian points, so you need to be very careful about it. So I'm using this space. So I am having 3 points. One is -3 -4. And believe me, you will get very exact solution point. Second is 0 -2. And the third point is 3 and 0. So these are the 3 points I should be using for drawing the second or plotting the second line. So if I say -3, -4, in which quadrant this point will be? Who can tell me? -3, -4.
Quadrant 3.
Quadrant.
Quadrant 3. So -3 is here, this point, and this is -4. This would be the point. I hope everyone is clear. Adil, are you clear about it, bete? This is point -3, -4. Construct, देखिए, B part is construct the graph. So this should be 3 marks, 1 mark for each correct plotting. Marking the point is giving you 1 mark. So 3 points you need to plot. So 3 marks for this question. Can you see that? There is a 3 mark for the second part. So where will this second point go? 0 and -2. On which axis this will be?
Quadrant
0,
4.
-2. No, it's not the point of the quadrant, Malia. When x is 0 and y is -2, so basically it's intercept. It will go on the axis. Are you getting the point, bete? X is 0. If you start from
Yes,
here,
ma'am.
origin, so x is not having any value. So it means you will not move on the x-axis. Can you see the cursor? This is the origin. So you start with the origin because origin is the reference point. So x is 0. It means you will not go anywhere on the x-axis. You will stay on the origin. Y is -2, so you will move downward. So this is the point. Which point is this? 0, -2. And which intercept is this? When x is 0. So this will be called
Y-intercept.
y-intercept. All right. So this is y-intercept. Similarly, the third point is x-intercept. X is 3, but y is 0. So this intercept means where it will intersect. This point is intersecting y-axis. The next point will intersect x-axis. So for plotting the next point 3, 0, I will start from the origin again. You are standing at the origin. X is 3. It means you will go 3 points here. But y is 0. So just plot this point. This is the point 3, 0. So without even drawing the line, can you see the solution point?
Yeah. 3
Which
and
one?
Yes,
0.
ma'am.
3, 0 is
0.
the solution.
3, 0.
That's right. So in the second
3, 0.
part, 3, 0 is the solution point. Find the solution point graphically. So you will just draw this line. I'm not having scale, but you can draw this line. And you can see that this is the point where they will be crossing. So this is your solution point. Or you can write down here also 3, 0 is solution point. To be more sure, you can always check, you can always put 3, 0 in these two equations and you can verify your answer also. But I'm skipping that part, all right? So let's go to the next part. Question number 17.
The period is over.
And period is over.
Oh,
The period is
can we just do this part 17?
Well, we do
Can
it
we?
tomorrow.
All right. I believe you guys are also tired. So let's do it tomorrow maybe. There are more questions also. So let's do it tomorrow. That's all everyone then. So
Ma'am, question 10 till 14 are in homework. Question 10 till 14 are in homework.
gee, I will share in the class group, so class group also.
Okay, ma'am.
Ayan,
Allah Hafiz, ma'am.
11 till
11, I believe. Yes, I also feel 11 till 14. There are 4 questions, bete.
Okay, ma'am.
All
Okay,
right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Take care. Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow. Allah
Allah
Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, Ahmed.